Barry Goldsmith from Snakecatcher, Victoria, down here in the... Where are we, Barry?
We're at the Briars on the Mornington Peninsula.
Beautiful area, so along the beach here. Wetlands behind us. A very nice location. So, first of all, what's the name of... I've already said it, but the name of your company is...
I am Snakecatcher Victoria.
Okay, and how long have you been doing snake catching for?
I'd say, about 4 decades.
Wow, that's a long time. So that's a very long time. That's a lot of snake catching. And how many snakes, roughly, do you think you've relocated?
I tried to work it out once, and I think it runs into the tens of thousands.
Yeah, I mean, after 40 years. And this is a highly built-up area of snakes.
Now it is, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So have you seen many changes from when you started to now, as in what type of snakes and how many snakes there is?
Oh, of course I have, yeah. There's been so much building. The more, people are encroaching on the snakes' property, so we're seeing lots of interactions with snakes. But if we were to go out there and look for a snake, we'd probably find less than we would have found 30 years ago, because there are, in fact, less snakes now and more interactions because there's more humans. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So more humans means taking more of their natural environment, which means more rats, mice, because we make rubbish. So lots of food for the animals.
Wherever there's people, there's rats and mice.
That's right. And what's your main snake species around here that you do get?
Tiger snakes and copperheads.
So tiger snakes and copperheads.
In this little area where we are in Mornington, we go 20 k's south from here. We're going to see eastern brown snakes. If we go to Frankston, which is about in the opposite direction, north, we'll see black snakes. And plus, all the way through that area, we have small-eyed snakes and we have white-lipped snakes.
Beautiful. I was going to mention that, the white-lipped snake. It's one of my favourite little species.
Yeah, they are cool.
Yeah, the white-lipped snake. And I believe if you are bitten, brown snake anti-venom is the one that they use for that. And they feed on...
you don't need anti-venom for a white-lipped snake.
Yeah, well, some will say yes, some will say no. They feed on skinks and little lizards.
And skink eggs, the leathery skink eggs.
Okay,
The white-lipped snakes. And small-eyed snakes will also... I think one of their main meal is skink eggs.
Now, small-eyed snake, I think there's been one fatality from that. White-lip, none, as far as I know.
White-lip, none. A little whip snake, which is a totally different species.
Yep.
A friend of mine died from that a few years ago, but he had an allergic reaction. Small-eyed snake, potentially, I think the venom is the same as a tiger snake venom, but they have the tiniest little teeth the tiniest little venom glands, and they only grow to like 50 centimetres long. So
very small species.
Yeah.
I've had interaction with one, and to me they were a very jumpy snake. It could have been just the one that I had, but it wouldn't calm down the one I was working with. But what are they like? Are they?
I usually find them in groups, maybe between 5 and 15 or 20, and I pick them up by my hand like that. But I wouldn't suggest anybody go away. I wouldn't suggest anybody.
So we've got a little friend here. It's a little birdie, and how are you going? What's your name?
Noisy miner.
Okay, so that's a miner. Is that a native miner? Or
a noisy miner, yeah.
Okay.
These are the native miners.
And then you've got the Indian miner, which is obviously introduced species, which does damage. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right, so we'll move right along.
He's going to keep doing that. He thinks we're having a barbecue.
How many jobs would you do a season?
It varies. Every year's different. So, I don't know. Usually, well, there's jobs. How many snakes do I see every season, or how many?
Yeah, it's hard because obviously I'm a snake catcher too. We get call-outs half the time. The snake's not there,
or it's a blue tongue,
or it's a blue tongue,
or an earthworm, or a piece of string,
or rubber snake.
Yeah, rubber snake. Yeah.
So, let's say how many snakes would you actually catch roughly?
About maybe 300
per season. So that's good numbers. I mean, that's pretty much what some of the boys and girls are doing out Werribee Way. It's very built up there as well with snakes. And types, we've already got into that. So the tiger snake's the fourth most venomous snake. Very complex toxins venom. The copperhead. Now, where's the copperhead ranked these days?
I think if you put any stock in this list of the top 10, I think the copperhead would sit at about 11.
Yes, that's last I.
And they are about the same toxicity of venom as an Indian cobra, although a different type of venom, because their venom is sort of, I think it's targeted towards reptiles.
Yep. So the main food source is other snakes, reptiles. So that makes perfect sense. Also, with your snake catching methods, so everyone has different methods, and there's different ways for different people to do the job. What's your equipment? What sort of equipment do you use?
I just use a hook, and a bag. Sometimes, usually, generally speaking, like 90% of the time, I put the hook underneath the snake's head, let him sail over the hook until he presents his tail, grab the tail, and then I use the hook to keep the pointy end away, and then I put him in the bag.
So you got your tailing method, hook method.
Hook and tail, yeah.
Yep.
And also, sometimes I'll just walk up and pick it up, depending on the attitude of the snake on the day. And sometimes I'll do the old no skin to scale method that some people teach around the mines, which is just like ushering the snake into the bag.
Yep. So make a big, dark, safe hole for it to go into.
Whatever's practical. Whatever's practical with the situation.
Yeah, every job's different. It could be very hot, very cold. A dog could have had it in its mouth for half an hour.
So many different circumstances.
And you've got more placid snakes like red bellies and copperheads. But saying that, if that snake's been attacked by an animal and you're walking up to it, it's a good chance it's going to bite. I think every snake is different. It's all got its
they
own
all have their own
personality.
personalities, yes.
That's right.
Eastern brown snake can be a pussycat.
Yep.
And a red-bellied black snake will eat your face.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so moving right along, what is your... Got some fun facts here. What's your favourite snake?
What's my favourite snake? Well, after spending some time in Indonesia, I would say my favourite all-time snake. Oh, jeez.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah, I really like the American copperhead as well, but I fell in love with the king cobra and the green vipers over in England, over in Indonesia.
Yep.
Yeah, and here, actually, I'm very fortunate, really, because my all-time favourite snake is the tiger snake.
Yep.
And I'm surrounded by them. So, and I spend every day working with them.
They're a beautiful snake. You can get so many different shades and colours and stripes and no stripes. So I think when you get a snake just on that alone, it's fantastic.
Just having a big snake like the length of this table, this is that's where you really you're alive when you come up against those guys.
Favourite animal?
Favourite animal?
Look, it might be the same answer. Who knows?
Well, I am partial to monitors, actually. I do love to see monitors out in the wild. If we're talking about Australian animals, yes.
Any animal or in the world, favourite animal.
Yeah, well,
it's a hard one too.
I think the monitors, they're sort of the crows of the reptile world. They are the most intelligent, I would say, of all the reptiles. Yep. Some people would say king cobra is more intelligent, but I think monitors are a little bit higher up the evolutionary scale.
Yeah, it's a tough one because I think king cobras are my favourite snake, and I think they're the most intelligent snake and one of the most intelligent reptiles. But monitors, like I have monitors, and they are very smart. When they're looking at you, you can tell they're thinking. It's like pretty amazing. They
remind me of the ravens that we see here.
Yeah.
The ravens are like smarter than any of these birds, and also Indian miners.
Yes.
Super smart animals.
Yep.
And they are, like I said, the monitors are the ravens.
And we're lucky because here in Australia we have such a good diversity and range of monitors. Sam monitor, Heath monitor, you name it, lace monitor. So if you could go anywhere to herp in the world, where would it be?
Parts of South America I want to get to, I think.
Yeah.
Best places for reptiles. I'd like to see some of those large vipers and things like that.
Yep.
Plus you got all the boas. And I would like to hit South America, but nowadays it's a bit hard. I think I'm going to be sticking with the third world Asian countries for a little while.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit tricky at the moment with the virus and
the virus in South America,
restrictions and stuff like that. Okay. But look, the Amazon basement, I mean, that would be awesome. I'd love that to go along there
before it all gets ruined.
Exactly. It's declining very fast and rapidly. It's really upsetting to see how much jungle there was, and even 10 years ago, and how much there is now. So yeah,
That's right.
Also, what would be your main aim when it comes to educating people about snakes? Because you do snake awareness talks to communities to keep safe and whatnot. What's your main message with snakes?
God, snakes. Well, they just got to be aware. Really, at certain times of the year, you cannot be walking around after a few wines or beers in long grass with no shoes on. You got to be aware. I'm always trying to pump the education side of it and the conservation side of it.
Yep.
Like I know with a lot of the old school dinosaurs that I met there, I can talk till I go blue, and it's not going to happen. But it's all about educating the kids. Like I was giving a talk at a school a little while ago, and I said to the 12-year-old boy, I said, "What are you going to do if you see a snake?" And his instant response was, "I'm going to kill it." Okay,
boy.
this is, and I'm there to try to spread the word.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm in the job of changing attitudes, like it says on my.
That's right, and kids are the future, and they're the ones that are going to grow up and take over the property in the middle of nowhere for their mum and dad, and they're the ones I think mainly we should work on everyone, but mainly I think the young ones, because they are very important.
Yeah, boys and girls, like 17, 15, 17-year-old kids that are, they're still malleable, for want of a better word.
Yes, absolutely, and we want to make it fun, like the whole wildlife reptile thing, and hopefully they can get one for a pet, and or just go to a zoo and enjoy animals. Now, where can people find you? We will have the links in the description, but a verbal little shout out where they can find you, phone number or whatever.
Yeah. They can always call me on 0408 067 062, or you could find me on Facebook at Snakecatcher Victoria Australia, and I'm easy to find.
YouTube as well.
And YouTube, I've got a YouTube channel which is linked to my webpage, which is www.snakecatchervictoria.com.au, and if you push Barry Goldsmith and snake into the Google search, you'll find a million pictures and pages.
Barry's a bit of a legend, like years and years of this and doing it good. Just write Barry and he comes up, I think, or Snake.
Barry and Snake.
Or Barry and Snake.
Anyway.
And you're talking about media work. You've done a lot of media work. What's Channel 7? What's some of the media work you've done?
Well, I've been in a few documentaries. I've done, I've worked with Channel 7 and all the television channels. I get radio stations ring me up every second day, first thing in the morning.
Morning shows.
Yes, the newspaper, obviously. The thing about the media is they love a snake story.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why anybody would pay for advertising when the media just love it so much.
That's right. That's right. So when snake season comes, us snake catchers or certain ones start getting the calls from the media, and it's good to educate, and it's good for advertising for us, and it's good for the community. So I think it's win-win. Sometimes they do change things up, change words up, but we say most venomous, they'll say maybe most deadliest, just to hype it all up. But all you can do is work with it. I mean, you can't fight against it too much, because
they do. You learn after you've been dealing with the media for a while. You learn to make the story your own. You don't let them control the story. Like with Channel 7, I'm allowed to say that I wouldn't. I have to be very careful, because they will exploit the situation, and they'll make everybody.
It's happened to me and lots of other snake catchers. You might say one thing, and it's totally something else.
Take it totally out of context.
But I think the community, the public, and other snake catchers all know that by now. It's just how the media works. So thanks very much, Barry. It's an honour.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
No worries.
So what would be your favourite colour or pattern or both with tiger snake?
I can't say I've really got a favourite pattern. Like every day I go out and I catch tiger snakes.
Yep.
And, I'd like to keep them all, but I can't. There's some that come in, or some that I catch that are absolutely beautiful. It's like they've been spray painted with all these different colours.
Well, even this one,
and gold,
it's like it's been airbrushed. It's just beautiful. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And that blue tinge for it with these stripes and that brown, it's just beautiful.
And this is nothing compared to some of the ones we get around here.
Yep.
We get some really pretty ones that have, like, so they've got the most amazing patterns and colours.
Oh, it's great.
They can have spots on them. They can have...
and a lot of people, their favourite snake is a tiger snake, I find, because of the different sorts. You can get the different colours, the different patterning.
He just wants to cut them.
And as for the albino tiger snakes, I believe there was one in captivity which is now passed away. And there was another one around, was it 8 years ago, which has passed away. And I think there was another 2 out Warrnambool way.
That's where they come
from back in the day.
Yeah.
So I believe that's where
that's where
they're from, and that's where they are. And there's a pocket there somewhere. And I've got a lot of mates that, and surely you would too, that go up there looking for them, but never.
One of my favourite snakes.
Oh, I don't know. Have you found it, or your mates ever found any?
I'm not going to say.
No comment.
I do like the black tiger snakes too that we get from Kangaroo Island.
Oh yeah, they are beautiful.
Actually, they are probably one of my favourite snakes of all time.
Yep.
The black tiger.
This is just beautiful. Aren't you?
He is. He seems to enjoy human interaction too. Well, he doesn't hate it by the look of it. All my tiger snakes have been like this. You get them young, and they just become like this. Like I've had tiger snakes. For me, are the gentlest of them all. Black snakes are unpredictable.
Yeah.
Plus, they've got that really painful bite.
Yeah.
Mulga snakes that just want to kill you all the time.
Yeah, they're crazy.
I had a coastal taipan that was like this.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. My friend's got him. Or her.
You're beautiful.
What was her name?
What a beautiful snake. So it's classed as a ground-dwelling animal, like a lot of our venomous snakes. Saying that, they are good climbers. I've got these up trees in and around bird nests. Have you done jobs like that before?
All the time, yeah.
Yep.
Before Europeans came to Australia, I think the main diet of the tiger snake was birds. They would go into the nest, they'd kill mum and dad bird, and then they'd suck up the fledglings. And quite often I'll find them still living in that nest. And they've carried it on now. With rats and mice, the tiger snake will, just to evidence of what a good rodent control it is, one tiger snake will go into a rat's nest, he'll kill mum and dad rat, he won't bother eating them, and he'll hoover up all the puppies.
Keep in mind, this is a very tame pet one. It's not something you should do ever, is pick up a tiger snake unless you are a professional.
This is Terry the tiger snake.
Terry the tiger snake.
Named after a legendary snake catcher.
Yep.
In Rosebud.
Terry, what's Terry's last name, the snake catcher?
Cook.
Terry Cook.
Yeah. He's been catching for a very long time. His father was a catcher as well.
Yep. Wow.
And his sons are catchers.
Now, this is a nice stripy, almost blue tinge to it. What's some of the different colours and patterns you get here?
Oh, well, they can be all sorts of patterns. I've had them with spots on them instead of stripes. I've had them with no stripes at all. So we get unbanded tiger snakes that are just like a chocolate brown colour.
Yep.
And every sort of variation of colour that you can think of, pretty much. They're greens, they're blues, they're they're browns and olive and all sorts of other colours. If you go onto my Facebook page, you'd see photos of snakes of all different varieties of colours.
And where I do a lot of my snake catching in King Lake and around that area, we have a good variety as well. We have jet black with nice yellow, high yellow banding. We have no banding. We have a reddy colour, rusty colour.
We don't get
lots of different colours, but yeah, you don't get the high yellow ones here, do you?
No. It's a little bit of a privilege when I do see one. I had to go to Elwood to a school the other day, and there was a high yellow tiger snake there that had been injured actually as well.
So if you have a look at that head, a tiger snake has a big buffy head. You'll see the two big buffy venom glands on the side of the head, and obviously when they bite, they will use those muscles there to
Do you know why
bring
they
the
have
venom
such a
out.
wide head?
Tell everyone.
Well, tiger snake has a different shaped head to the copperhead because the copperhead stays in the grass, and and the copperhead will eat lizards and other snakes and frogs, so it doesn't need to have a wide head. But these guys, as I was saying before, I think they evolved to take birds, and that's why they have that wide head.
Big gob.
Yeah, a big gob, and as you would see in some pythons that have got an extremely wide, well-muscled head because it has to go through those feathers.
Yeah, absolutely. And those wings.
Yep.
And also you'll find another snake like the eastern brown snake will have a small head for burrowing and getting into them
getting
holes
through the
and
long grass,
cracks and going through that grass.
They chase
And
stuff around, yeah.
they love the rats and mice, the old brown snakes, that's for sure.
Yes.
But look, all snakes eat snakes. Whatever's around, they'll feed on because some places in Australia, like other places around the world, food can be very far and in between. So they have adapted to eat different sorts of things. But you do have your main things, like wherever you're going to get frogs, you're going to get tiger snakes most times, and you're going to get copperheads, red-bellied black snakes. Wherever you get rats and mice built up, you're going to get the brown snakes. Not totally, not 100%, but obviously gives you a rough idea of how it works. Would you agree with that?
Yes. Yes. Well, when you think of it, what could be a more perfect meal for a snake than another snake? There's no pointy bits, there's no horns or claws or
Absolutely.
anything like that.